welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense in a split backfield now. That's a design quarterback keeper. That run moves the ball to the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To the air, it's Foster. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Foster. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw yet again. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot to the right. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Auburn. They connect for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. They'll run it from the gun. Running through the tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the 1st quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? The Canes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Dropping back, it's Foster. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Crosses the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have with this running back position.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Let's go! Let's go! Cornhole 88! Cornhole 88! Hey, fire!
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Crispin. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Foster. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw again. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Crispin. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
stop near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Canes will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing under.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Foster. Quick throw to his receiver. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, I love this. People looking around. I mean, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the third quarter, and boom, we've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Canes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Crispin. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Foster. QB to the tight end for a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 28.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. They were not going to catch him that time. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
69, Miami, 35.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the...
He's in the clear. A quick spin move. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Pressure is coming.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this will be fair caught at the 15. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down.
And the Auburn offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
Here we go, here we go.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's Hussein. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. A play action, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense comes up with the football. Looks like a player is down injured. This play will take a timeout while they check it out. Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down of this drive. Keeps going. The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. A direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Using his legs, it's Hussein. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.